Alright, well everybody, welcome back. We got another video. We're going to be showcasing 7 Association South Section 6 Ryoshu. Some of you guys have said that apparently this character in D tier is not appropriate. Well, we're going to find out. I don't ever really use this character, and there's a reason why, but let's go over this kit. So, Ryoshu has a first skill slash, which is 4 place plus 6, so he can go up to 10. It says on hit inflict 2 rupture. Pretty simple. Her second skill is a 4 base with plus 12 and go up to 16. Skill power plus 2 against units with slash fragility. And if you clash when you gain 1 attack power up next turn, on hit you inflict 1 defense level down. Skill 3 is swash. It's a 4 base with plus 5. So with 3 coins that can go up to 19. Clash when the skills inflicts 2 additional slash fragility. And on hit inflict 3 slash fragility next turn. So this is going to be a slash unit, pretty decent. Defense is just regular defense. Passive is with CIH, you deal plus 10% slash damage in this turn. And her support is 1 ally with the lowest max HP inflicts 1 plus rupture. She's decently fast, she's a 3 to 7 speed, but she's a little bit squishy. So we're gonna pair her up with slash damage units, because it wouldn't be fair for her to be going up against people who use blunt damage stuff. So we'll be using people that do slash damage, a mix of pierce as well, so we won't be doing anyone with blunt. We won't even use our bad boy here. We'll use, let's just say, Ishmael in comparison, because she's a little bit weaker, and then we'll jam in our good old boy Heathcliff. Now, most of these guys, they are weak to pierce and slash. So everybody here is basically just a pierce unit, but she does have some blunt attacks. So let's find out just how well Ryoshu stacks. Now, she is a slash fragility character, so she's going to synergize with a team that has all slash attacks. She does have, like, decent damage, but when it comes to just the content overall, even with units that don't have blunt damage, her skill set is a little bit too weak. She's got high coin potential, which is nice for clashing, because her swash can go up to like 19, which is pretty high, which is on par with a lot of other skills. Her slash can go all the way up to 10, which is nice. So she's got some like decent power, but overall though, the damage that she outputs is just a little bit on the lower end. The slash fragility doesn't come into play too much unless you have a team that uses slash mainly, but right now most of the strongest units in the game are pierce or blunt. Those are like the strongest units in the game. There are a few exceptions where we do have like other characters that are quote-unquote better in slash, but it's just one of those things where it doesn't feel like it works well compared to units that just apply better. So right now she is getting 2 skills all at once, but when we take a look at her just overall damage output, it's a little bit on the lower end. Obviously we're fighting units that are resistant to slash and pierce, but we are using also units that do pierce and slash as well, so the damage should be pretty comparable, I would say. And we're right now using slightly weaker units, quote unquote slightly. It would make sense to use only 2-star units in this situation right here, but I would say in comparison with all the other 2-star, it's just no comparison, honestly. However, once we're done with this one, I'll probably swap over to a different team and I'll show you guys with her in comparison to say just other 2-stars in her category, and just how their outputs just perform very different compared to say her right now. So she's staggered, Heathcliff's out of ammo, which is unfortunate. So now he's gonna do like no damage. Everyone's just getting staggered out the wazoo. Kinda tends to happen when you don't have your strong units in and you're doing completely weak damage on this thing, but it should still be doable, although it's going to take a little bit more time. Slash plus 10, not bad. Oh, but Ryoshu's going to bleed herself out. Alright, Ryoshu's got 3 skills now. Swash, big damage. not bad. She does have a K-Corp module on her, which is decent, I would say, but she's gonna get messed up. So on a stagger unit, 54 damage, 24, 24. Ack, that's gonna do like 40. So let's check out the damage charts for 7 section Ryoshu and see how just she stacks against everyone. Honestly speaking, I don't think she's gonna have the most damage because she got staggered out. But not even that though, she did have the potential to be able to do more damage. So let's take a look. Surprisingly, Gregor did the most damage in this one. 7 section Ryoshu was 3rd place, so not too bad, but let's see how she stacks up with just a team of 2-star units. And we'll see how this team stacks up against, well, nothing. Maybe no buffer though. I'll get rid of the buffer and just put Marakai Sinclair in, just to check it out. I would say that most likely Honglu is probably going to still do the most damage, but we're going to see. So this is going to be a little bit more of a even playing field to just see how the damage stacks up against everyone. We're putting essentially Sinclair, or not Sinclair, Ryoshu against everybody who's basically Slash. So Honglu is a pure Slash character. And we're basically making him go dead last, so he's not going to get his 2nd skill until much later on. Ryoshu is going to gain access to 2 skill slots right away, so in theory, she should have the most damage. And in theory, Honglu should have the least amount of damage. And we are doing Slash Fragility, so it should be decent because most of these guys have Slash. Or maybe not most. Honglu's definitely got Slash. Ishmael's got Pierce Blunt. And our Heathcliff is just Blunt and Pierce, I believe. So out of all these characters, we're gonna find out just who should be doing the most damage. She should be, in theory, but as you can see right now though, she is bleeding out like a monkey though. She's on the squishier side, so she's not really surviving well. But she is putting out damage, I will say. She is putting out damage, but how she stacks against these characters, it's gonna be tough to say. I technically believe that having an abnormality battle would make the most sense to test her out against Amnos, because abnormality battle you have a better situation, and she got staggered out, of course. Oof, that is unfortunate. Well, Ishmael putting in damage. Alright, damn. Otis down, I repeat. A little bit unfortunate that she went down so fast, but we'll see if the remaining characters can take the win back. I think it should be fine, but it's a little bit awkward because now Otis isn't going to be doing much damage because she died so early. But I would say that this is just a sentiment of just how weak her character is, kind of, honestly. Compared to say like Honglu's gonna do like more damage. All the other characters like survived. 7 Otis just got absolutely mauled, but it is just one of those situations where this stage isn't the best for Slash unit, but that's just how I compare it. Any unit that does well against Blunt is usually the go-to, since they have like a stronger potential to be able to just carry more content, because most things aren't really strong against Blunt, but there's a lot of things that are strong against Slashes in the game right now. I would say until they release the Railway Refraction, there's going to be no way of really testing out who's actually fundamentally better, except for just N-Corp Sinclair. N-Corp Sinclair is just a beast when it comes to just the battling of how it goes. N-Corp Sinclair is just so strong. 7 section Otis, a little bit on the tad weaker side, unfortunately. So, Heathcliff did the most damage. Not unsurprising, but if we take a look at overall damage, she's kind of bottom of the barrel. And let's just say hypothetically she survived, right? We'll just add like an extra 100 damage to her. Even if we add like an extra double her damage, extra 100 damage, she's still kind of bottom of the barrel. But obviously, this is against Blunt unit. I will say though, 7 section, not really my cup of tea. She's decent for like a 2-star unit, but you have to find content that enemies are weak against Slash to, and there isn't just too much content like that. Right now, just Blunt Pierce just kind of carries the game, as weird as that sounds. So let me know what you guys think about Otis or not Otis, Ryoshu, this version of her. This version of her feels kind of weak, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, let me know what you think about her. I don't think she's that good, but some people say she's higher than a D tier in my list, so I don't know. Let me guys know down in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about Otis? Or not Otis, Ryoshu. Goddamn. What do you think about this Ryoshu? I think she's pretty subpar, but I'm pretty sure other people have a better experience with her, and I just haven't had a good experience with her. But yeah, that's basically the video. Jump out, sign out. See you guys later. Bye for now.